Hi everyone, welcome to Maths video class 6th and we are on chapter 6. We have started after finishing chapter 1, we have started chapter 6 negative numbers and integers. Okay, so these it comes in a very basic but very important part. Okay, so let us see what is the need for negative numbers and then integers and then connection of negative numbers in daily life. So these three things we have to see. Okay, now what is the need for negative numbers? We'll see. The need for negative numbers is we needed such type of numbers which may represent subtraction of bigger number from smaller number. Then negative integers came in. See, when we are like lower classes, we keep on saying you have to always subtract smaller number from bigger number, right? Like how you have written 3 minus 5, you can't write 3 minus 5. But in 6th standard, you can also subtract, you can also do this type of subtraction where you have to subtract greater number from smaller number. I hope you are understanding why negative integers came in. Negative integers came in, negative numbers came in. The need for negative numbers where due to subtraction of bigger number from smaller number. So till now you have studied 5 minus 3 is 2. Now you will study 3 minus 5 is minus 2. So difference is minus 2 and 2. The opposite of 2 is minus 2. The opposite of minus 2 is 2. You will not understand clearly now because you don't know what are negative integers. Okay. So why the need came? The need came that before we were subtracting smaller number from bigger number. Now we are subtracting bigger number from smaller number. So that's the reason why negative integers came in, so that we can subtract bigger number from the smaller number. So let's see what exactly are integers. Okay. So integers is a new word for you. You might have heard here and there. But let's see in detail what is what are integers. Integers are the numbers which can be positive, that is whole numbers which can be positive. Okay, 1 onwards, 1 to infinity, all the positive numbers. Positive numbers means which have plus in front. Now you will say, Miss, what is this? Here I have written plus 1, but if I write only 1, that is also considered positive integer or positive number. If I write 100, that is also considered positive. Means if plus sign is there, then also, and if plus sign is not there, then also it is considered as positive integer only. Okay, whether I write this type of 1 or I write this plus 1, it means same. 1 or plus 1, the meaning is same, that they are positive integers. Okay, then you can see the example. I have written positive numbers. You can say positive. These are the types of integers, positive integers: plus 1, plus 5, plus 10, plus 212, plus 1000, plus lakhs, plus crores. You can write any, but it should be plus, and they all should be natural numbers. What are natural numbers? Natural numbers starts with 1 to infinity. 1 to infinity. Okay, natural numbers start from 1 to infinity. Next is 0. 0 also comes under integers. 0 also comes under integers, right? So you will say 0 comes under integers. Which sign it has? It has no sign. It is neutral. Neutral means neither positive nor negative. It is neutral. It doesn't carry any sign. So you cannot write minus 0 or plus 0. It is only 0. So 0 is a part of it. 0 is an integer. It has no sign, and that's why it is neutral. Okay, neither in this group nor in this group alone. Negative integers. Now this is what we are going to focus in this chapter. So negative integers, that is negative numbers. What are negative numbers? When they have minus sign in front of them, we say they become negative integers. Minus 4, minus 100, minus 20, minus 718, minus 1000, minus lakhs, minus crores. So they are all negative numbers when minus is there in front of it. Okay. Now let us see few things. These are the, you can say the properties, or this is very important, you must know. 1 plus minus 1 is 0. Means when I am adding these two numbers, but these two numbers are opposite numbers. Plus I have told here also, plus 1 minus 1, opposite numbers. See here I was explaining 2 and minus 2, they are opposite integers. Similarly, first you see here, plus minus 2 and plus 2 are opposite. Minus 5 and plus 5 are opposite. So minus 7 and plus 7 are opposite. Minus 100 and plus 100 are opposite. If you add them, result will be 0, 0, 0. So if you add any opposite integers, for example plus 1 minus 1, if you add them you will get 0. Are you understanding? So any two opposite integers, if you add them, the result will be 0. So this was the introduction. This was the introduction of negative integers. Okay. So now we'll see how negative, now we'll see the need. What is the need and need we have seen. We'll see the connection of negative number in daily life. So in our day-to-day life, we come across many situations in which profit is represented by a positive integer, then loss is represented by a negative integer. You just check your passbook, or in phone also nowadays you have passbook in your mobiles. Passbook means it is a book which has all the details of bank transaction. So if money is deposited in the bank, it will be shown plus. Suppose you have deposited 2000 rupees, so plus 2000. If you have removed, or if you have done withdrawal of 2000 rupees, it will show minus 2000. Okay, so plus and minus, how it is connected to our daily life is this way. Then height about the C is represented by positive integer. See now, see if C is high, this is C, and its height is represented positively and its depth is represented by a negative integer. Okay, so if we go down, minus, if we go up, plus. Plus 5 represent 5 meter due north, and minus 5 represent 5 meter due south, and so on. So use of plus 5 and minus 5. Plus 5 north, minus 5 south. Okay. Then where else you can see this? Temperature. High temperature is shown in plus, and lowest temperature below 0 degree, it is shown in minus. So you can have many other examples also. Okay. So we'll see representation of negative numbers on number line. You can see a number line representative integers. This is the ideal. This one is the ideal number line. 0 is in the center. Right side will always have positive integer and left side will always have negative integer. This arrow shows that it is non-ending, and this arrow shows this is also non-ending. So from here 0 is neutral. These are all positive integers. If you arrow shows non-ending, means infinity. Numbers can extend to infinity both the sides. Okay. So this is the ideal number line. And okay. Now we'll see the rules of these are the rules which are very, very important. Every positive integer is greater than 0. Okay. So let's find out, let's concentrate here. We'll see the rules. I'm explaining the rules from the next page, that is page number 50. So every positive integer is greater than 0. So if we compare 0 and 2, 2 is greater. If we compare 1 and 2, 2 is greater. So what does it mean? We are comparing with 0. So if we are comparing any positive integer with 0, positive integer is always greater. So if you compare 0 and 1, 1 is greater. If you compare 0 and 5, 5 will be always greater. Okay. Also, when you compare 0 with negative integer, when you compare 0 with negative integer, 0 is always greater than negative integer. Now, moral of the story, if you'll see, if you take any two integers, whether they are positive, negative, the integer which is on the right side will be always greater, and which is on the left side will be always smaller. Which is on the left side will be always greater, and which is on the right side will be always, which is on the left side smaller and right side greater. So let's see any two integers. So I want to see -1 and 1. I told you -1 is on left and 1 is on right. I said right will be always greater. So we say that 1 is always greater out of -1 and 1. Let us compare -4 and 0. If I compare -4 and 0, which is on the right side? 0 is on the right side. So we say 0 is greater than -4. Compare -3 and 5. Which is on the right side? 5 is on the right side. So we say 5 is greater than -3. Now let us compare -5, -4 and -2. Now this is where you can stuck. Here also you say that right side will be always greater than the left side. So -4 is smaller and -2 is greater. So when you compare any two numbers, right side numbers, whatever number it is, it will be greater. So now here you will have no issues because you are learning since nursery which is greater, which is smaller. But in this case, the number keeps on decreasing when you go from right to left. So we say -1 is greater than -2, -2 is greater than -3, -3 is greater than -4. So when you study negative integers, you will come to know that the number which is smallest is always the greatest. So when I compare -3 and -2, 2 is smaller, so -2 will be greater. Okay. Okay, so we have seen all the rules. Every positive integer is greater than 0. Every positive integer is greater than every negative integer. This also we have seen. Always plus numbers will be always greater than minus numbers. 0 is greater than every negative integer and is less than every positive integer. Every negative integer is smaller than every positive integer. Okay. So we have seen the basic, children, and now in next video we'll start solving examples. We will start solving examples, okay, from exercise 6. Okay, so please take care and we'll meet in the next video. Thank you.